I had a copy for this one, okay.
You guys are a riot.
I would have a snack.
We are live.
Oh, sorry. Welcome, everyone. Apparently, we've got hungry hippos at the table this evening. Everybody wants to get home for supper. Welcome to the Corporation of the Township of Bonnechere Valley. This is our regular council meeting on Wednesday, February 18th, 2026. Do not adjust your sets. It is, in fact, Wednesday. It is 5:30 p.m. and I am calling this meeting to order. Are there any additions to the agenda? I would just like to say, and I probably should have said this during committee, that the Eganville leader lives. Yay! It's very exciting news. I had an opportunity to talk to one of the new people this morning at the leader, and we are all very, very, very excited because local news matters.
Mhm.
So I have a resolution dated this 18th day of February 2026 that the agenda be accepted as presented. May I have a mover and seconder, please? Meredith and Merv, all in favor. Thank you, council. As we gather this afternoon, we acknowledge on behalf of this council and our community that we are meeting on the traditional territory of the Algonquin people. We thank the Algonquin people and express our respect and support for their rich history. We are extremely grateful for their many and continued displays of friendship. We also thank all the generations of people who have taken care of this land for thousands of years. So at this time, I have a resolution dated this 18th day of February 2026 that the minutes of the regular council meeting held on February 3rd, 2026 as presented or amended be hereby adopted. Could I have a mover and seconder to get it on the floor, please? John and Tracy, were there any errors or amendments? Errors or omissions? All in favor? Thank you. We have no delegates this afternoon. Reports have been filed. I have a resolution dated this 18th day of February 2026, whereas direction has been given to staff. Now be it resolved that the correspondence be filed. May I have a mover and seconder, please? Moved by Meredith, second by Tracy. Anything further on correspondence? I see none. All in favor?
Thank you, Aaron.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I missed it. Sorry. I
I
thought
can keep up over there,
fell
right?
asleep for a second.
It's a sad day. All right. Was there anything on the check register or board report? I see none. So I have a resolution dated this 18th day of February 2026 that Cheryl Summers and Steve Gravefell be appointed as community members to the Killaloe OPP Detachment Board for a period concurrent with the present term of council. May I have a mover and seconder, please? Moved by Merv, seconded by John. All in favor? Congrats to Cheryl and Steve. They know not what they get into.
I'm gonna move the next one.
All right. I have a resolution dated this 18th day of February 2026 that Eileen White be appointed as community member to the Bonnechere Union Public Library Board for a period concurrent with the present term of council. Moved by Meredith, seconded by John. Oh, Tracy. She's on the board. All
Yeah.
right.
Mm.
All right, all in favor. And congratulations to Eileen. What a
Yeah, we're lucky.
great
to have her.
addition.
Yes, definitely.
All right, I have a resolution dated this 18th day of February 2026. Whereas the Ontario Municipal Employees Retirement System, OMERS, pension fund serves over 1,000 employers and over 500,000 employees and retirees from diverse groups, including municipal governments, school boards, libraries, police and fire departments, children's aid societies, and electricity distribution companies. And whereas the longstanding jointly sponsored governance model with two corporate boards has provided stability, accountability, and fairness for both plan members and employers for more than 2 decades. And whereas the government of Ontario has passed legislative changes to OMERS government structure through Bill 68, and whereas these changes would replace the current OMERS Sponsors Corporation with a new Sponsors Council that would lose its corporate status and independent resources. And whereas this model could allow pension decisions affecting municipal employers and employees to be made without meaningful municipal oversight, increasing financial risk for municipalities and local taxpayers. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Council of the Township of Bonnechere Valley supports the Association of Municipalities of Ontario in calling on the government of Ontario to maintain the current owner's governance model with 2 corporate boards as the structure that would best deliver on the long-term interests of municipalities, taxpayers, and employees. And be it further resolved that this resolution be circulated to the Honorable Rob Flack, Minister. Oh, it should be Minister of Municipal Housing and Affairs. The Honorable Peter Bethlen-Falvey, Minister of Finance, MPP Billy Deneau, Amo, and Roma. May I have a mover and seconder, please? Moved by Merv, seconded by John. All in favor? Thank you, council. I have a resolution dated this 18th day of February 2026. Whereas municipalities across Ontario are required to maintain a police service, and whereas municipalities across Ontario with a police service board are required to ensure adequate and effective policing is provided in the area for which they have policing responsibility in accordance with the needs of the population in the area and having regard for diversity of population in the area. And whereas municipalities across Ontario are required to have and maintain critical infrastructure, including appropriate police facilities and equipment to ensure adequate and effective policing is provided. And whereas municipalities across Ontario are experiencing increased police operating and capital costs directly related to new compliance and operational standards required under the Community Safety and Policing Act 2019. And whereas these cost increases stem from provincially mandated requirements, including training, certification, technology, reporting, and staffing obligations necessary to bring local police services into compliance with the Act. And whereas municipalities have no discretion in implementing these measures and limited ability to absorb the resulting financial pressures within existing budgets. And whereas policing is a provincially legislated responsibility, yet municipalities are bearing the brunt of the cost to implement provincial mandates. Now, therefore, be it resolved that council requests that the province of Ontario provide targeted financial assistance to municipalities to offset any additional costs that are directly and demonstrably incurred as a result of compliance with the Community Safety and Policing Act 2019 and not general increases to police budgets. And be it further resolved that council requests that the province of Ontario provide stable, sustainable funding to offset costs associated to implement provincial mandates, and that this resolution be forwarded to the Premier of Ontario, the Ministry of the Solicitor General, the Minister of Municipal Affairs and Housing, MPP Billy Deneau, and the Association of Municipalities of Ontario and Roma. May I have a mover and seconder, please? Moved by Meredith, second by Tracy. All in favor? Thank you, council. Yeah, just on this one, if we're circulating it, the ministry was in the wrong.
For the Omer's one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Ooh-wee. We're coming to the end, people. I have a resolution dated this 18th day of February 2026 that bylaw 2026-013 being a bylaw to amend bylaw number 2022-042 wit bylaw 2026-014 being a bylaw to stop up, close, and sell a portion of an unopened road allowance, Bouchard. Bylaw 2026-015 being a bylaw to enter into a contribution agreement for the Green and Inclusive Community Buildings Program. Bylaw 2026-016 being a bylaw to confirm the proceedings of council, be read a first time, be deemed read a second time, be deemed read a third time, and passed. May I have a mover and seconder, please? Moved by John, seconded by Meredith. All in favor? Thank you, council. And I have a resolution dated this 18th day of February 2026 that the council meeting be adjourned at 5:39 p.m. May I have a mover and seconder, please? Moved by Merv, seconded by Tracy. All in favor? We are adjourned. Great work, council. Great work.